Batgirl number 15, written by Gail Simone, art by Daniel Sampier. This is more of the Death of the Family tie-in. Last issue we had Joker taking Batgirl's mother hostage. Her brother led her to the Joker, and then the Joker proposed to her. This issue, it just follows on. So we've got this framing device of years ago in Arkham Asylum. A doctor is talking to Joker, this woman named Dr. Yi, I think, Y-I. And it's interspersed throughout. Basically, the gist of it is she has Joker's journal where he has just written down all of his thoughts and whatnot and everything he's thought about recently. And she's like, I literally can't read this. It is illegible. And he's like, well, let me just walk you through some of the greatest hits. And he walks through just these inane ramblings, these horrible things, until he gets to one point of saying like, oh, and that page is what I'd do if I ever met a 9-year-old girl named Sasha. And the doctor's like, I have a 9-year-old girl named Sasha. And Joker's like, now, don't skip to the ending quite yet. So I'll get back to that. But regardless, Batgirl is in this roller rink with Joker. And he's skating around just being like, oh, yeah, Batgirl, this is going to be great. We're going to be such a happy couple. But I need you to be honest with me, okay, Batgirl? I need you to really listen to me. Understand that? And she's just kind of like, this guy shot me, and now he's hurt my mother and has cut off her finger. I'm going to murder him. Maybe not murder, but hurt at the very least. So he's pulling out a gun, threatening Batgirl's mom because she's not, unlike the, I think the end of last issue had her basically saying okay, or maybe it was just the proposal. Oh, it was just the proposal, my bad. She's finally confirms it. She's like, okay, yes, fine, whatever, I'll marry you. Don't hurt her. And she's like, oh, of course, whatever. So then we get to James Gordon Jr., who gets a call from Alicia. He's watching all this play out at the roller rink. And Alicia calls up and says, like, hey, I needed to stay somewhere, and you're the only name I could think of. Please come get me. And he's like, I'm kind of busy. She's like, please? And I'm like, okay, sure, yeah, I'll be on my way. So then Batgirl, she sees the Joker is, like, posturing, giving all these big speeches and whatnot. And so she just cuts through and just like, to anyone who is working with the Joker, the average radius of a nail bomb, which he's currently standing right next to, is 40 meters. So you might want to leave. And then she takes the opportunity of catching Joker off guard to start choking him out and just start like punching all of his vital organs. And he's like, yep, this is your liver, there's your kidney, and this is your spine. And as he is coughing up blood on the ground, she goes for Joker's gun and picks it up and just like, nope, see, I'm not going to kill you, but I am going to do the same thing you did to me. And she aims the gun at Joker's spine and is like, yeah, no, this is totally worth it. This is absolutely what I need to do right now. But before she can pull the trigger, one of Joker's men fires off a warning shot, stops Batgirl from doing what she's doing. And it's like, all right, fine, you still got people loyal to you. Sucks. And Joker hands over a list saying, all right, well, here's the instructions. You're going to meet up with me, and then once you do, I'll free Miss Gordon here. So at that point, Batgirl's like, all right, fine, whatever, I'll follow your instructions. She knocks like the crap out of one of Joker's goons, grabs some ice from the ice machine to keep her mother's finger reattachable, I guess, and then says like, now, Joker, you do understand the rules no longer apply here, right? And he's like, yes, I know, it's fantastic, isn't it? So Batgirl makes her way out. And then Joker gets a call on his cell phone, and it turns out it's James Gordon Jr. And he's like, hey, listen, I know what you're up to. And Alicia's in the seat right next to him. She's like, hey, I know what you're up to. I can't allow that. That's my plaything. You're not allowed to have it. And Joker's like, I don't know who you are, but I don't like your tone. Goodbye. And click. So James points out, like, well, I guess I'm going to help my sister. Let's go, Alicia. So at that point, Batgirl makes her way to a condemned cathedral, and she makes her way inside. Inside there are a bouquet of flowers with rotting rats on it and a veil for her to wear, and Joker instructs her to put it on. And there is a priest being held at gunpoint by a Joker goon. And he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. My congregation is in trouble. I have to do what's best for them." And we see the reveal that there's a bunch of Joker goons, all here as quote unquote witnesses, that look like they're all going to beat the ever loving crap out of Batgirl. And the framing device ends with Joker leaning into the doctor, being like, here's the thing. I've always wondered if I were to get married. I mean, she would just run off and cheat on me, right? So what if instead, right after the wedding, right as soon as we get hitched, I cut off her arms and legs so she can never leave again? And he laughs at that. So, yeah, it's a little grim. It's a little bit extremely abusive. I think I don't know, it's good, but it also feels, at least for like the first 5 to 10 pages, like it's just spinning its wheels. Like we had to go through a whole 3-page thing of Batgirl officially saying yes, which, I don't know, felt a little unnecessary. Like the whole reason she hadn't killed Joker up to that point was because of the mom. I don't know. It just felt a little bit slow to me. But then once we got to the actual second half, now we got James Corden Jr. involved. We've got Batgirl pulling a gun on Joker and is about to do it, which I still feel like she probably could have, even with the sniper right there. Because she didn't want to kill Joker, she just wanted to maim him. That's like Batman's every night. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and say I give this one I'll give it a 7. It's still good. It's still a solid like story being told, but I'm not. This is definitely the middle bit. Like last issue set it all up. Next issue will probably be the finale. This issue is definitely the middle bit where it's like, we got you hooked last time. We're gonna show how awesome it is next time, but this issue is just kind of the bridge in between. So I give it a 7. It is still quality, but it is lesser.